right. Back at it. I know I'm looking a little scraggly. Got the necessary tools though. Sex Talk with Walk. I'm back at it. Hey, how y'all doing? Got my little, just a chaser. Bradbury. Woo! Let's do it. Cut the music. Let's go. Cut the music. Yes, sir. Here we go again. You know the name of the game. You know what this is. Welcome to Sex Talk with Walk. Grown-up heterosexual conversations, advice and pointers on love in and out the bedroom. In my 40-plus years, I done bent a few corners. I feel my insight can help anybody, and it won't hurt anybody. And if it do hurt anybody, that's your fault for listening to my stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one ply, two ply. This might not apply to you. That's a little inside joke. What's going on here? I got my boy, Mr. 4 Days behind the scenes. Today, Sex Talk will Walk. It is hot as hell in my room. I ain't got AC on because my son is here. I don't cut the AC on if I have visitors. AC is only for me. Matter of fact, I need to go snatch that damn thermometer off the damn wall again. Yeah, this is Sex Talk with Walk. As of recently and through the years, a lot of women, they throw a lot of years in the trash with a guy. You know what I mean? Then they blame the guy for not marrying them after years and years of being with this dude. Well, today I'm going to just give you a few little hints on how to get your man to marry you. Yes. I, being a man, I kind of know. I've been married a few times. You know what I mean? So these are key elements that you can apply. It might not be spot on. It might not even apply to you, but just in general, these are some good tips. But first of all, you have to be parallel with that man in his goals of marriage. Like, you have to know what type of man he is. You have to know, like, what he sees in a marriage. You have to know if he wants a homebody woman who just stay at home and just take care of the house, or if he wants a worker woman who will stay home and just help him and do stuff for him, or she goes out and work too and help out a little bit as far as on that side. Or does he just want a trophy wife? You just look good and you bring him around. Because listen, that, like, a lot of men, our woman is a reflection of us. We're like, if this is my chick and I'm showing her around, if I'm bringing her around, this is making me look good. This is like, it could have been like you put a wig on a pig, but if she making you look good, whatever type of way that is, if it feels good to you, that's cool. But if she just strictly gorgeous and that's it, and she don't got to do nothing but just and all that, that's what he wants. Or maybe he wants a woman who can help him do stuff like, yo, hey, can you help me with this real quick? Hey, babe, can you do my taxes? Oh, sure. Like, you know what I mean? You supplementing certain things in his life that he don't do or don't want to do or can't do. You have to show that. Now, before I go any further, I don't think that a man and a woman, I don't think a woman should move in with a man like to get to know him. I don't believe in shacking up, even though I done did it every time. But I'm saying I think that's something that qualifies you to be um in forever engaged. You know what I mean? I already got you. We already doing husband and wife stuff. You my boo. We don't need no paper. So I don't think a woman should do that. I don't think a woman should do that at all. Like I really feel like a woman should make a demand. Like let them know. Like, look, check this out. We've been together for a year. When we get married, or it's too soon. Well, I gotta move on. See, that way you cut them years out. Now, if he wants you as his woman, he gonna make that happen. I remember with my oldest sons with their mom. I remember it was like she was moving to New York, and I was like, I don't want you to move. I don't want to get married either. So, but I had to make a choice. I had to represent her. I would have lost her. Straight up. But see, and you can't say stuff with and not follow through with it. Propose or we done. What are you gonna say? No? Well, that's gonna save you about a good 6-year engagement. Straight up. Sorry. Excuse me. Quick little, take a little puff. If that's the case, yeah, you ain't got nothing to lose, baby girl. Now, here's another step. Here's something else you can do. Be a part of his emotional support system. He has to know from you demonstrating you are there for him. Men hide feelings, but when or if he does express that vulnerable side, you got to be comforting to him. You have to. I know with a lot of women, y'all probably think like, "Oh, I'm there for his ass. I'm there. I was there when this happened." No. You got to be like, because man, we hold stuff in. We we might be going through a lot, and just keep it like, "You okay, babe?" Nope. You know, he ain't gonna say that. He'd just be like, no, "Good, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm all right." Going through hell. Now, if you know your man, you got to know, like, come here. Like, you got to be comforting. Come on, come talk to me. What's going on, boo? Like, just those moments, like y'all in bed, pillow talk, and all that stuff like that. You got to just be comforting and don't use it against his ass later. You know, be a part of that emotional side whenever we do express that. When we express that, we are going through some stuff. Because it does happen. We go through a lot. We out there fighting lions, tigers, bills, white folks, police, and kids, everything. We stress out too, you know. But we deal with it our own certain way. You feel me? You know what I mean? So, but when you see that, like he's might be at a tipping point or something, that something is just wrong. Because like when you with somebody, you do know when they not feeling, all the way there. They're going through something. Even when a guy's with his chick, he's like, "What's up, babe? You good? You all right? Well, let's go to dinner. Let's do something. Let's go out of town." You know what I'm saying? A guy will do that. Like, just let's spend time together. Like, let's detox from this because you got too much going on, baby girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let her, we show that. But a woman, you got to show it too. You got to show it too. Be a part of his emotional support system. You know what I mean? It's time to eat. Okay, this is kind of, it's gonna sound a little corny, but then it's time to eat. Like, I'm a dude that I might get sick, like with the flu, maybe once every 2 years, or when that season come, if it ain't too bad, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep rocking. Like, I'm still out there. I gotta go to work. Like, this ain't that bad. But sometimes it do get bad, especially if you to the point where you gotta take off work. You know what you should do? Baby him. Like a mama. Like, for real. Like, just on some old shit like, oh, my baby's sick. You want me to make you some soup? I bet you he don't be like, don't be corny. No, he ain't gonna say none of that. He was like, yeah, make you some soup. You want me to feed you? Stuff like that. It sounds weird, but I remember in my second marriage, it was like, she did that, and I was like, yeah, I'm sick. Like, because, when we get sick, we put the extras on it. Like, I'm in bed. Like, oh my God. Oh, you okay? No. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you pat his head, like, oh, my baby, and shit like that. Shit like that. That'll humble a nigga, true. Humble a man, like, okay, she's there for me. Make the soup, and you want a blankie over you? You ain't got to do it the whole way, but that type shit, you clowning a little bit, but he gonna be like, I know where you coming from. It's all good, and he gonna accept it and welcome it, and just be like, yeah, but it's fucking how cold is fucking here. Cut the temperature up. You know what I'm saying? Be like in the movies, like, stick a thermometer in his mouth, like, I'm thick. All that. Like that. But we seeing that you are there. You're there. And you're not down in that shit talking about like, oh, you a man, you supposed to be tough. Because we are tough, and we are running through fucking burning buildings and rescuing children and shit. We doing all that. But even Superman got kryptonite. You know what I mean? Another way, you got to put in his head about the fantasy of you guys' future. Even though it might sound a little corny, like he might even talk shit to you. Like, if you say stuff like, I can't wait till we're married. We're going to be so happy. We're going to have children. I'm going to be such a good mom. And you're going to be such a good dad. I can't wait till we're like, just maybe we'll have outings at the beach and you playing catch with our son or daughter, or, who knows what we have, or playing Frisbee with our daughter. Just put that fantasy. Like, he might not just react to it right now, but it's in the back of his mind. It's in his mind. He's going to see the vision. And he will make it come true if you that one. Now, if you're a rat, he ain't gonna be talking that. He ain't listening anyway, so it don't matter. But you got to be that example of a good woman, something strong, of someone who is. If he needs you, you're that pillar that's immovable on your mom's shit or your wife's duties. But let me say this to you. This is real shit, ladies. If you've been with a dude for more than 2 years, see me, I don't think it even takes that long to you gonna marry somebody. But anyway, if you with a dude for more than 2 years and he says, I don't know about marrying, I don't know about getting married. You know what that means, translation? I ain't about to marry your ass. Even though men are notorious for being in relationships for long periods of time without actually sealing the deal. Anybody can propose. Anybody could buy a ring, go to K Jewelers, go to the pawn shop, buy a wedding ring, engagement ring. Here you go. He just trying to keep you on the hook. He just wants you like, I don't want nobody else fucking you. That's basically, to me, that's what getting engaged is. Basically, I don't want nobody else fucking you right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you really decide you want to shake, if he really want to be with you, he gonna make that happen. Like, cause he ain't gonna want to envision anybody else with you. So a lot of times it do be on y'all ladies, because men, we are the navigators of the marriage. We controlling that part. We know who gonna get married. You can't force a guy to get married. Like with one of my wives, it was like, I remember it was like she ain't watching this damn show. Anyway, she had somebody passed away, her, you know, and she got a whole bunch of money. So she was like, yeah, oh yeah, we gonna have this big wedding. Now, if I was a sucker, or if I had no intention on marrying her, it wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened. Because we did talk about an elaborate wedding, and we was planning and saving up money for that. But then when this incident occurred, oh, it was didn't have to be no, hey, will you marry me? We both already knew we was on that page. I knew I was gonna marry this woman from the first time. Like, first time we hooked up, linked up, and went out, I was like, she's the one. And she was looking at me like I'm the one. She tell that story now, it's be told differently. Be like, quit playing. Quit trying to act like you was in on it. Stop playing. See, but that only goes when a man has a sense of admiration for you. See, a man is not gonna, he's not gonna just marry any chick, dude. Like that really don't just happen. It's few reasons why sometimes men get married, because they ain't got shit going on, they ain't got no place, and I gotta marry because I ain't got nowhere else to live. Now, that is a possibility. That does happen sometimes. That does happen. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority of times, when a man is proposing a legitimate proposal, he is serious about what he's doing. This is serious business. Trust me. You can put a dude under a lie detector test and ask him, how many times have you proposed to women? And he'll give you an answer probably like twice. And trust me, he's serious. Because I know every time I proposed, it was like, this is serious. And I got a yes every time, because I was serious. I was serious as fuck. I was not, I don't throw that around like, let's get married, girl. You know what I'm saying? I do that like playing now. It's bullshit. Like I do that now. Now I do it jokingly. Now I do it like on some shit like, damn, that's a good fool, girl. I might have to marry you. I'm just trying to fuck shit out of you tonight. You know what I'm saying? But that's now. But that time when the man is serious and on that real marriage shit, that's serious stuff. I'm telling you, you gotta represent, ladies. And you have to add value. Have to add value. That's not monetary. That's not money. I'm not talking about money. You got to show appreciation for him. Like I remember seeing this on the Steve Wilkos show. Her dude was in the back. He was clowning, looking stupid, like just, and she was there. That was like, yeah, that's my man. And Steve Wilkos was like, you love him. Yeah, that's my man. Yeah. I'll fuck you up, Steve Wilkos. Like, don't get it twisted. That's like, she didn't go there, but I'm saying it. But she's like, that's who she loves and who she wants. She appreciates him, even if in other people's eyes they don't see what you see. I know plenty of relationships like that. Be like, damn, this is a hell of a chick right here. She really on her shit. You know what I'm saying? And you might not see what she see in the other cat. I'm sure people sometimes look at that with the women. I've been with some real good women. I have some real legitimate candidates for me to actually marry that was really on that level where I just was like, I'm not feeling it. Because I've never been the type of person where I'm just going to string you along just to string you along. That's not really been my get out ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, I remember like 2017, 18, I was with beautiful young lady. Like our photo ops was, like, she was bad. Our photo ops was cool shit. We did all kinds of stuff together. She was a nice person, but I knew I was not gonna marry her. So when she started talking that stuff about marriage, I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Some guys do. Like I remember one incident where it was a younger chick I was dealing with. She was smart. She was in college. She used to go to New York State, one of them colleges out there, like I don't know, New York State, but she used to work for the airport too, and she would fly out here like on the weekend, and then sometimes she would talk that shit like, "Oh, I'm so sick of school," and uh, that's talk I didn't. I'm like, this what we doing here is just play. You're not going to be my chick, and I wasn't going to string her along, and because it seemed like she was about to drop out of school just to fuck with me. I was like, nah, that ain't the ticket, baby. I need the finished product then. So I had to cut that and go get your degree, do what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to get you pregnant and then you're going to move in here with me, and then what you going to do, get a job at Walmart or some shit? Nah, I ain't going to hold you, baby. I ain't playing with you. What's up, Floyd Ace? I see you pop in. What's popping? You got something to add to this, sir? Well, appreciate him. Do thoughtful things for him. A back rub, stuff like that. We love that stuff. Just a straight back rub for no reason. He's sitting down in his favorite chair, and you just come behind him, give him a real good massage. And learn to do a massage too. Take classes. They teach it for free at the college. Take a course. It might cost you $100, or get some lessons. Give a good, because I remember chick was giving a massage, felt like she was like pinching me. I'm like, stop that. You know what I mean? Foot massage, back rub. Come on, we out here, we going through a lot out here in society. Come on, man. Do what women don't or won't do. Do what women don't or won't do. Here's the one. If he hanging out with his boys, let's say he's at the house where you two dwell, and you know they all drunk, interrupt. Ask all of them while looking at your man, but you're talking to everybody, but you're looking at your man. Y'all want me to cook something or order some food or something like that? While looking at your man, you ain't looking at these news. He gonna feel like the top dog in that piece. Yeah, cook some, babe. Or yeah, order some buffalo wings. You need I got it. That's home run. That's wifey. Yeah. So that's what it is, and that's what you do. Those are just a few things that you can do to keep a man. Keep the arguments to a minimum. If he shut down, like, okay, that's enough. That don't mean that you won the argument. He just get mad inside. He might come back later on that night or later the next day and just be like, you know, hey, you right. Or he'd be like, I just want to talk about it. Like, we seeing stuff a little different on that issue, but I get you back. But we're gonna leave that right there. But I'm gonna try harder next time or something like that. But don't just try to go to the death with him over a fucking argument. Cause come on, that's your thing. The argument shit. Like, come on now. So, but what's up, Floyd? Ain't you back there? You got something to say, brother? Because I've been trying to keep this show to a minimum of half hour. You know what I mean? That's all I got right there.
What up? You hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you had some interesting points on how to get a man.
I didn't say how to get a man. I said how to get your man to marry you. Women, talking about women.
Yes, how to get the woman to marry you. I think establishing the timeline is an important point. You gotta don't go to no relationship and just be there for 2 years and y'all don't have no plan for the future. You gotta establish that timeline. It's very important. And you gotta put
Yes.
it on the clock. Don't waste your time with nobody that ain't ready to marry you.
Yes.
Then, you know,
How do you feel?
go ahead.
How do you feel about my point where I said a woman shouldn't move in with a man before
Oh, yeah,
marriage?
I agree with that 100%. You don't move in with nobody because, you know, it's too easy. Once you're there, everybody gets settled and comfortable, and you're comfortable in a bad situation. Don't get
Mm.
comfortable in a bad situation. 'Cause once it start out good, all lovey-dovey, but then you're there for 2 years, your rent or whatever your bills are established and in place, and it's hard to uproot and be like, I want
Yeah,
out.
it's your lives become intertwined so much. It's
Yep.
like, damn, it's hard to pull away.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's a good time to set that timeline. Like, look, we've been dating for like 8 months. Are we getting married? No, well, we moving the fuck on, man. Yeah.
An important thing to the ladies, you don't go in demanding a marriage. You just have to understand if you with this guy for 6 months or so and he ain't talking marriage, especially after a year, just know that he really not feeling you like that. That's the bottom line. If somebody gonna hang out with you for a year and they got no plans on going further, they don't really like you. They don't really want to be with you, or they not ready to commit. And you gotta
Commit to that person, to that person,
her
because
particularly.
there's been plenty of situations where you have seen a woman, she's been with this guy 10 years, 8 years,
Yep.
and then they break up, and then next thing you know, he got married and 4 months.
That's it. That's it. That's it. So you gotta know that, hey, if he ain't doing that, establishing a timeline, he ain't speaking on it. Because I know that you said, what's that? Establish the family fantasy. I thought that was a great
Yeah.
point to make. That you put it out
Right.
there, and it's also an opportunity to probe his mind. Because even though if the dude is faking it, he gonna come. The truth gonna spill out. If you talking about this and that, and you gonna hear it. All you gotta do is be attentive. Don't be just a talker and you just talking his ears off. You talk and you wait for responses.
I like that.
You wait for responses because you're actually probing. You're trying to get a feel on how he feel about family. How does he feel about baby? He might say, slip up and say, shit, I don't want no damn baby. And then you're gonna be like, what? They be like, well, you know, not right now. But the truth of the matter, he probably don't want no baby. He probably, in this head, probably just mean he don't want no baby with you.
With
You gotta be, yes, you gotta be probing.
exactly.
You gotta understand, you gotta be with somebody who really likes you. He's into you. 'Cause when he's into you, you ain't gotta plan nothing. You ain't gotta make no demands. If he's really into you, he gonna move hell and high water to lock it down.
Floyd X, you
Yeah.
speaking truth. You speaking truth. Because remember when we was living on Delano,
Yeah.
I didn't ask you like, hey, I'm about to move her in here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now, like that was kind of fucked up. Like I just moved her in, like, because remember
Yeah.
she was about to move to New York or some shit. I'm like, nah, I can't let you ain't going nowhere. Wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? But it was all good. And then you moved, and you know what I'm saying? It was like around the same time we both was we had women where we felt like we're gonna marry these women, and it did happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
We
was
both
nobody
growing.
was playing.
We was both growing. We was both becoming established and finding our way. And we knew the next step, okay, we need to start expanding or building something. And that's we got our women, we found the women that we like, and we just start going in that direction. If we would have both had women we didn't like, we probably would still be there chilling. Grown ass man. Like, nah, these women ain't nothing. We'd have just been chilling like a mug.
Keep them coming and going. Keep them coming and going.
Exactly.
Revolving door.
Yep.
That's Floyd X
man.
right there. That's facts. Yep.
Both found
Because
women that we want to marry.
Because look, when because we had our first apartment together, we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. Me and Floyd X, and we was chilling. We was having fun.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But we met some women where we felt they was on that level, like, oh, this is who I want to be with, type shit, and we made it happen. And it wasn't the timeline, like, oh, we gotta wait 4 more years. Like, I trip off women who subject themselves to that, who will take that on.
Yeah.
Like, you really waiting on this nigga?
That's crazy.
And then get mad at all men, like, oh, y'all know you stupid. You got played. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be smart, ladies.
Beyonce.
Wise. You gotta set boundaries. You gotta have goals. And you know, don't just get it with no man to just be there. Don't just be no waiting type woman thinking, oh, he's gonna see my value later. No, don't play. Don't play. You gotta remember that your story is gonna be testimony to your children. So you want to do it right. You want to be smart about it. You want to be able to tell your children, no, I ain't moved in with your father. No way. I wasn't gonna move in until he.
I didn't have 8 babies with him. I didn't have 8 babies with him, and then we got married, and then we got divorced.
Yeah.
And then blaming him.
Yep.
blaming the nigga. Like, really?
Yeah. Right.
He showed you what he is. He's showing you. Because guys, listen, we are not that cunning, and we, like, of course we go into it be about your looks and your beautiful, oh man, I like her. I like her as a person.
Yeah.
But then you gotta, the ladies, y'all gotta lock it in. You gotta make it something where he feel he missing out on something. And if he not with it, then keep it moving.
That's it.
I'm trying. Go ahead.
I want to put that Kevin Samuels out there. He says, men control who gets married, women control who have sex. And I forget who added that. Women also control who gets born. So if you got a bunch of babies from a bunch of different men, women, respectfully, that lies on you. That's on you. If you sat there and let all them men, that's on you. So be mindful of that.
That's how it's like a woman could see a man and be around him and be like, oh, I'm gonna have sex with him. A man could be around you without even having sex with you, like, yeah, I'm gonna marry her. That's gonna be my wife. I know I did it before I got married. Each time I knew I'm gonna marry this one. I didn't get pressured into nothing. I don't even think a man can get pressured unless you want to run from prison and you done killed 4 people and you hiding in her basement. Okay. Let's get married then. I'm not coming out until 15 more years.
Most men, they stand on what they feel and they know what they want out of life. If they don't want you, they ain't taking you. That's all it comes down to. They'll hang out with you.
Let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this way. Like, okay, we're men. We're secure with our shit. Yep. I'm gonna go with me first. If I was a woman, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'd give up the pussy until I got married, dude. I keep it like that. I'd be like, no, we gotta get married first. No, then let's keep it moving. No, we have to get married. We have to have that whole ceremony, and then we move in and get married. All that shit, like back in the 60s and back in the days and all that stuff. I think that's really the way to go. That's how you don't end up with 6 kids with 8 different niggas. Yep. I know that math don't work, but that's how I be saying it. I got 8 kids, 4 daddies, and it's like playing spades, 2 in the possible and shit, 10 in the possible or whatever, 4 in the possible.
Yeah. Probably that's the best way to go about it. Not to have sex before marriage. You know, people try to say it's not realistic, but truth be told, you gonna come across a poor quality man, but you just gotta know what is your peak. When are you the most appealing, most attractive, and when you most likely gonna attract the most people. You gotta know that time, and you gotta know what to do. You can't be out here not working out, eating food all day, getting overweight, You're not gonna be that attracted to most men. Your pick is gonna be slim. Ain't no thing gonna be like, yeah, I want her. She a virgin, or oh yeah, and she fine as hell. I'm gonna be the first one. Shit, he gonna
Yeah.
make shit happen for that. They
Yeah.
don't understand that.
And
He look,
even
he
if you're
look,
not, even if you're not the first,
yeah,
if you like, you see her, she's a, I used to call it a young peach. That's a young peach.
yeah,
Nobody want a peach that it been used. It's like a peach. Like you look at it from the front and you look at the back like it's a big bite mark in there. Like, God dang it, I'm not eating
right.
that. And I'm not
Hell
eating it
nah,
without this bite. I don't even know who
hell
bit that.
nah,
I'm cool. I'm
hell
cool.
nah.
And look, listen, I don't think me and Floyd X is saying this because we have daughters. That's I say this to my cousin and everybody. I be like, get married. What, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's like we doing what Pops was doing back in the days. Like, but it's like that's really the way to go.
yeah.
That's really the
Real
way to
talk.
go.
Real
Like
talk.
my daughter, I'm like, I want to be. This is something that I just want to do because I'm seeing what's going on now in today's society. I want to be instrumental in her getting married. I want to be like she bring the guy to me to meet me and all that. That it sounds corny, but it's traditional. That's
Yeah,
traditional. I know before I proposed, I didn't know where my first wife dad was. I never met him. But the second was like, I asked him, I said, hey, I want to marry your daughter. I want to take her hand in marriage. I want her to be with me. I want her to be my wife. He was like, yeah, go ahead. All right. And so that's how that went. Come on, man. If you ain't rocking with a guy like that who have that much respect for you, that where he would go through your pops, because a real man know you got to go through the man. Like y'all women be thinking like, oh shit, yeah, I met a guy. Oh, he nice, dad. We already married. Ah, you fucked up already.
uh, some of my daughters that never come. I told them too, so they can't say they didn't know. They'll be like, ever come around some bunch of married without talking to me or letting me know. Chicken, me and your mama will be chicken. Oh, that'd be cool.
Word.
So,
Now, y'all, everybody know that I'm pro black marriage, but I don't. Even if you do step outside the race, if you want to marry somebody different nationality, you still come through me. I would look at that more on the lines of I did my job, well, at least you know what I'm saying. She had enough respect for me to at least get my consent, yay or nay. You know what I mean? Straight
yeah,
up, it has to be there. It has to be there.
yeah. So, that's it, man. Ladies, you gotta be smart. Be smart and know your value. And when I say know your value, you gotta create your value. You gotta stay in shape, stay pretty. Don't be doing what you see all the other women out there doing. All that extra makeup and eyelash and shit. That's not what we've been doing. That's what we've been out here.
Word, word. I seen something. I ain't gonna say when it happened, but this was like, I think I was in the fourth grade. I was 9 years old. I don't like the timestamp shit, but this chick, she followed Monique rules. She had a sleeping wig and she had a regular wig because at night she didn't want to be waking up like, oh, you want to have sex real fast? She was looking cute at all times. She had a sleeping wig. I was like, oh, you got two, huh? But it was like, okay, that was her showing appreciation for me. Like, but I still didn't marry her ass because she wasn't the one.
Okay.